Most AI agents fail for one simple reason. Nobody can explain what they actually do, or more importantly, why they did it. When agents do something unexpected, it's so easy to lose trust. Here's proof that Relay's agents actually work. Jacob, the founder of Relay, runs most of the company with agents like this. They've handled tens of thousands of signups, thousands of support cases, over 1,000 meeting briefs, and a lot more. I'm Zack from InnerDev Solutions. Our channel shows you how to streamline operations with automation and AI. If you need direct help, you can visit our website, innerdevsolutions.com. Most agent platforms focus on autonomy first. You give it a prompt or some sort of task, it does something, and you're expected to trust it. That's fine until you need to explain what happened or why it's doing something and not giving you the output that you're looking for. If you can't explain an agent's behavior, you can't safely use it in real work. Relay structures things a little bit differently. Relay's tried to change the way that the UI looks so that people are able to easier understand how an agent should work. AI agent, all it really is a team member. A team member, you give them specific tasks, and then that team member or that AI agent goes and performs those different tasks or workflows that are within its scope of work. On Relay, you give it a name, you give it a role, and you give it a set of tasks or responsibilities or workflows to perform. And then you can click inside of that agent itself and then see everything that it has done. I'm going to jump into Relay now. If you do not have an account already, you can get started for free using the link in the description below. This is what the AI agents and homepage interface of Relay now looks like. Everything, for those of you that are previously familiar with Relay, it does operate the same. There's still your workspace that has all of your workflows within it, but the homepage now looks like this. I'm repeating myself a little bit, but the point of it here is each of these are its own agent. They're not just working autonomously and doing whatever they want based off of a few prompts that you give them. Each of these are a part of your company, a specific team member, or they can work as some sort of category of your company like HR or marketing. As you can see here, I have a few of them set up for myself already. I've got a personal assistant, marketing, and social media. And there's so much more that you can do here. I'm just going to jump into the documentation quickly and high level. You can see Relay themselves have a whole bunch of different agents set up. And an agent actually owns multiple different workflows, multiple different automations. And you can see that in finer print. I'll show you in a moment. But the support agent has a whole bunch of different tasks or workflows that it performs within its role. If I scroll through here, you can see that they have suggested a few ways that you can get started to implement these agents within your business, such as social media marketer, competitive research, customer support, employee onboarder, and so on. This is once they're inside of a specific agent, and this itself is a support agent. And then within the support agent, there's all these different tasks and workflows. And then over here, you can see the days that all of these different tasks have run, what's in progress, and what has been completed. It's a really nice way to be able to view what's actually happening with inside your agent. If we scroll through here, they have an FAQ, what are agents, how do I provide feedback, all that type of stuff. There is additional functionality that's coming in the future here. Right now, you can chat with the agent to get it to create different workflows for you, but they are bringing in additional features as well. If I go back into Relay, I will click into one of my agents in a moment, but if I click this create new agent, it will open a window here. And now it's just going to ask what kind of agent are you creating? They have a few for you to pick from, or you can create your own. I'll just click personal assistant and we can hit next. And then from here, it's going to ask you what types of apps do you use within your personal assistant. In this case, we'll use Gmail, Slack, Google Calendar, maybe Google Drive, Fireflies, and that's good enough for now. I can hit next, and it's going to start building and preparing a few suggestions for workflows that we can add with inside the agent itself. Scroll down, they call them skills, but really all these are just different prompts that then will build the workflows for you. You can see here, there's a meeting prep brief before each Google Calendar meeting. It's going to research the attendees and send me a prep brief. And these are all just suggestions that it has developed for you, but you can also come up here and just prompt your own. you can click create blank skill, and that will allow you to go in and manually edit a workflow. So you do have full control. But to be fair, I have tested this on a few different things and it has done a really good job of building the workflows for me, specifically the more simple ones. But if we go weekly schedule review, I can select that. It's added the prompt in here and I can click build it for me. You can see on the left, the assistant pops up. It's going to do its thing, start thinking through things and how it's going to actually build out this workflow. And then if it has additional questions, it will start prompting you with questions. What time on Sunday evening should this run? We'll just pick 5 p.m. And then what calendar should I pull meetings from? It's just going to be my main calendar. And then what channel do you want this update to be sent to? Now it's giving me the plan here. And then you can see that it started to add the different triggers and actions, and it's going in and editing each specific action, and it does it quite quickly. At least this gives you a baseline of what to work with. Now it's giving me a prompt here to test the workflow, or I can go in and click through each step to ensure it's set up the way that I want it to be set up. We can see that was done way faster than I could ever possibly build it myself. And I've built a lot of different workflows within Relay. Now, the nice thing about this is if you are someone that is more familiar with building your own automations, you can now jump into this and add additional tasks and actions within the specific workflow itself. I've just backed out of that workflow. And again, you can see here's all the different skills or tasks or workflows that exist within this personal assistant. We can chat with the personal assistant. And as I mentioned before, there's going to be more that they're going to include within this chatbot itself. But right now, for the most part, it can do two things. It can brainstorm the different skills or the different workflows that you may want to implement into this AI agent, or it can build out the workflows and skills for you as well. This is great if you're already doing automation and want to take advantage of AI in your business. And Relay really prioritizes trust and control over your work. The big takeaway here for me is there's plenty of control over the agents that you're building, and it gives you a way to think about how to build these agents rather than just creating random automations or workflows that you don't really know why or what is happening. That's what's most important to me about seeing Relay build out their agents in this way. So they work best when you can see what's happening and adjust it over time. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to learn more about automation and AI in the future.